Welcome to Sponsored by Nobody. This week, sponsored by Foreshadowing. It's when you go dun dun dun. It is, or you go gasp. Or you just stare at the camera like Jim. Listeners can't see, but I'm staring at the camera.
We are.
We record these episodes in full 3D imaging cameras, so that when the technology comes out, you can sit beside us and listen and play along.
We have full
for you,
LiDAR,
FBI guy.
full LiDAR radar scanning of our environment.
Yeah. We will be the latest technology podcast out there when the technology comes out, but unfortunately it's not out yet for the general public. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to spoil that for everybody.
20-year spoiler, Ian. Jeez.
It is December 2024 when we're playing Pokemon Misfit Island episode 17. We are using a homebrew of the Wild Word system. I am Ian the Professor, and we have explained why.
I'm Austin, and I'm playing Travis the Illuminator today.
I'm Cabe, and I'll be playing Augustus the Guide.
I'm Dylan, and I will be playing Nero the Ace.
And I'm Taylor, playing Axelvex, the Pokemon biologist.
Awesome. What happened last time, everybody?
Well, we absolutely hate the DM.
No, we don't. Just because you pray and they were answered in a way that you weren't expecting for your prayers. You got everything you wanted. You got money, you got fame, you got women, you got resources for your Pokeball research. I don't see a loss here except for the fact that you're not with our team outside the gates.
And all of us had that negative. We will remember that when we found you at the pool.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and we found you floating with a drink.
And I rolled the best in this entire campaign.
Oh, you did.
And Ian fucking railroaded it and took it all away from me.
Man, that was a good ball. Be a shame that we didn't let you have that.
I know, right?
Be a shame if you had to trade that.
Oh, hey, wait a second.
What are we waiting
I just thought of something terrifying.
Yeah.
Can you capture people's Pokemon with another ball?
No one's tried it yet.
Taylor, you can't bring out Regidrago. The king will take it from you.
Oh, the king has done things with that.
I'm so glad I didn't bring out my Opal. He would have taken that thing from me.
Oh,
so bad.
No. He did things with that Pokeball. You're in for a treat next time you see the king.
The way you say that, I'm imagining something debaucherous, like he's dipping it in oil and rubbing it on his chest or something. Ginger.
What is he feeding his spot?
Literally,
absolute
we need
decadent
more
spot.
Pokemon in our party that knows Earthquake or something more destructive, and we're just gonna all at once take down the castle.
Yeah,
pretty sure you can learn Draco Meteors. So
when my Shelgon becomes Salamence, I think I have access to some heavy shit. And then the same no, Bayleaf, maybe not. Yeah,
no, Meganium knows some cool. Or is it Meganium or Bayleaf?
It'll be Meganium when he evolves, but I think he's still just grass normal.
Yeah,
I
mean, don't get me wrong, I'll still pull a tower down with something like Solar Beam or shit.
Yeah,
I don't have Earthquake.
Yeah, you guys, you all got teleported out, and you're standing out in the cold, in the snow, naked as the day you were born, with your clothes and items in a heap in front of you.
Nicely folded.
All fully pressed and cleaned. They're not rude.
We're not. Well,
they're not animals.
Are there little chocolates on the clothes? As well?
Yeah, a little folded swan.
Before
as much insult as anything.
I also don't trust like that, so I'm going to use extra sensory on the clothes to see if there's any bugs or anything on there. Like listening
no.
devices or tracking devices?
No, there's nothing. All your items are there. It's pristine, as I say, very clean, neatly folded, and smelling like a nice floral scent.
My
Yeah.
God. Do you know how many blossoms he killed to get this scent?
Monsters.
All right, so on the map, where exactly are we?
You're
Outside
you're
of the
at,
city.
B. Oh wait, no. Yeah, you're like just outside of the city. Yeah, which would be for you guys on your map. It'd
Like
be like
B46?
B46 or like that line between A and B. Yeah, it's the castle. It's the
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Remind me, where's the volcano? It's those 4 mountains to the west, right?
Yeah, it's the 4 orange mountains to the west.
I do need to hit. Do I need to hit the
Yeah.
purple or that weird dead zone in the middle? Up to the west. the
All
northwest there.
all of that. Yeah,
That whole area just counts for me?
yeah, that whole area counts for you.
Okay.
And then Charmander had to go to the volcano as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Actually,
did we
speaking
need
of
to-
which, Nero, you have those relays, right? I assume you're gonna.
I was just about to ask about those.
Well, I was wondering too, with your fancy little bits and bobs and gadgets there, if you have proximity trackers or some form of GPS, because I don't want that. I don't want anybody going out of my sight again, and without even looking, he's going to point sideways at Axel.
So
You're wearing camouflage. I need to know where everyone is. If you fall down a mountainside, all I hear is screaming out of the bush, and that's it.
Bucky!
I'm gonna pull a thin coil of twine out of my bag. And I'm like, here, you can tie this to him if you're worried about losing him again.
just
Okay.
tie a bell around me or something.
Like seriously, just put a leash on him.
There, one sec. I'll find a balloon and I'll tie it to his belt without him paying attention.
Like you do to I've seen videos,
With like a turtle
short,
or like a
short people in a store.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
okay, we know where they're going.
Exactly.
But it's a red balloon, and he runs across a wild Taurus.
Until he's immune to ground type moves.
What is the balloon? Drift bloom? You just tie a drift bloom to him?
Yeah, just a drift bloom around
Hey,
like his
man.
ankle.
A couple days later, hey man, you're looking a little pale there. Just eating your soul.
Amazing.
Did we need to, Nero? Actually, I was thinking about the things. Did we need to still go back and fix that one that we got messed up?
It is apparently operational. And at this point, I'm not looking a gift horse in the mouth.
That area
Ian was like,
sucked.
"Oh, it's working," and I'm like, "I'm not asking any more questions."
Okay then.
Do we want to blaze a trail and kind of cut up the? Because if we go up and through, we can hit those quest areas from the left, from the town in the far northwest.
Yeah, I
This isn't-
suppose we can always do a little bit of a time skip event to event here.
Well, and not only that, but we still haven't actually set foot in or spent too much time in that city in the bay. Even like we got warned against it, yes. Like it is a little bit of a rowdy town, but maybe it might be worth going there, gaining some info, and then setting off from like A36. There's that camp there on the. Or if we wanted to trek a little further, we could go like A32. There's another camp there.
Okay, so I'm going to point out that right now we are basically in the middle of winter.
Yeah.
It is December 9th.
Oh, so we ain't hitting those. We ain't covering the mountains without going back.
We are
through the
not
pass.
flying through the mountains. It is a massive snowstorm, and Matang is going to die.
Yeah, we'd have to follow the trail and only the trail, really.
Matang will be fine when spring comes. The rest of us will die.
You guys, I will say your best bet, like looking around you, you are in, it's not like full on winter, but it is early December. And again, there's probably a few inches of snow here in this spot. To the west, it is warmer.
I was gonna say because the volcanoes are over there.
Yeah, so like the mountain pass that you guys took to get here is probably covered in snow. That's probably not a safe. You could do it, but it's probably not extremely safe.
Take the mines.
It's definitely safer than going just over the mountains. That's for sure. Like not taking a pass.
What type of terrain was the savanna type icons again? The red ones?
That is a savanna.
Okay, so
going towards the volcanoes, there might be a pass, like, on the shoreline volcano area, because again, the volcanoes will be warmer and might have melted a little bit of the starting snow. Yes, sorry. Go ahead, Nero.
Okay, guys? So my plan here is, and I'm just going to present this to the group. We go basically south. We visit Red Tree Thing because we're not coming back here anytime soon. We go through the savannah. We go through the volcanic range and up hitting the swamp. Then after we have basically now experienced all of the biomes, we can deal with giant Garchomp or whatever else we want to do with the rest of our time.
Yeah, plus we can see if we can find where those raging bolts and stuff are. I think in the savannah, because I think they say south from that town in the northwest, that's where those raging bolts were.
Let me see.
Because the Bowfins wanted a raging bolt and they heard about them.
Bowfins are dead to us. It's been too long.
Raging bolt is in the hills.
Oh, that's over to the far east.
Yeah. That's on the other side. You guys never really.
We can use earthquake to recreate the terrain to make the hill.
Yeah,
and then they will start spawning here.
Yeah,
Zawarudo.
Yeah,
but I'm down for them because we only have to pass through 2 tiles of canyons.
Yeah. You guys can make it to the
Red Tree.
Red Tree, because you guys already know what that is, right? You guys have already looked at it.
We've seen it from afar, but we haven't gone up to it.
Yeah, you haven't got up to it.
We did the dead tree first.
Yeah. But you guys, it's that giant island floating, or not floating, but that island mesa sticking up out of the ocean.
Wait a sec. I thought that was a little closer down off the bottom of the river.
No.
When did we? Okay.
You guys,
we went to the dead tree.
Yeah.
Not when you went to the dead tree. Not when you went to the dead tree. Just before you went and saved Axel, you guys were waiting.
Right.
They kept telling you you guys have to wait a little bit. Have to wait a little bit before you can come in.
We went and looked at it. Yeah.
And you guys went down and saw that it was this. It was probably, what did I say? It was 3 or 4 stories taller than what you were at.
With a big expanse of water between us too, wasn't there?
With the distance between the island and Hornby.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you could swim it if you really, really tried.
And then climbing.
But then you'd have to climb up
Kyogre.
Yeah.
You jest, but
Kyogre would do it easy.
That didn't sound like a jest. It sounded like a whale. Whale god, so to speak.
It is. It's just a little big right now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Do you guys want to go down to there?
Yes, we would love to investigate.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can make it down there pretty easily. Nothing's gonna really get in your way unless you want to go out of your way to get in the way. But yeah, you get to the edge of the water, and again, it's quite a drop from these mesas cliff sides. Maybe 50-60 feet down is the water, and then about, again, the distance from the island to Hornby. Listeners have no idea how far that is. I don't even know how far that is. I just know visually how far that is.
From this island to Hornby, it's a few kilometers at least.
Yeah, visually probably about 3.5 to 5 kilometers.
Yeah,
I just don't see us passing this.
And it looks to be taller than you guys. It's just a rock face, and then there's a forest on top of it.
Like, I just can't get here yet. If I had a flying Pokemon, this would be much more attainable.
I mean, what do you guys got between you? Matang can fly like 2 of you.
I could with the,
Ditto can also transform.
Yeah. So
and with my
Ditto
group, I
and
can
Matang-
climb. I could definitely.
Well, we'd have
climb.
to travel all day, hovering in the air, hoping nothing goes wrong. You said it's a few kilometers away. You said the distance between us and the Mesa is the distance between the island and Hornby. There's an entire other island between here and Hornby.
Like Denman and Hornby?
Oh, Denman?
Denman and Hornby Island? The two islands?
You said the island to Hornby. That's a long distance.
Vancouver
from
Island
Denman
to Hornby? That's not that far. Because you go
Denman first.
You go Denman and then Hornby.
You have to cross all of Denman and then cross the water to get to Hornby.
Yeah, but you can still do it in like...
We're getting back.
Yeah.
We're getting tracked on logistics. So, but the point being,
anyway,
is
the point
we
is
do have ways to get over there.
Call
if
it
that's
Denman.
what we want to do.
Call it Denman.
Kyogre can ferry us over via the water, and then between Matang, Ditto, and my group, we can climb/fly that cliff.
If we can get over there, Vibrava can use Earth Power to make stairs.
That's exactly true too. Because Kyogre is 1 sec,
not Earthquake,
14 feet across.
Yeah, Kyogre
end to end,
guys. Yeah, tip to tail.
Yeah, tip to tail.
That's anyway. You've heard that joke, right?
Stem to stern.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you guys are. So you're using Earth Power to carve out like notches to rest, and then using Matang, Ditto, and then just Augustus's epic climbing skills.
Yeah, I have climbing gear and harnesses.
Yeah, I can make resting platforms and or caves with Vibrava because he can fly up, or with Fractera because he can fly up and just use Earth Power.
Yep.
And we'll just do it in stages.
Yeah, it takes you guys like.
Does anything mess with us?
No, nothing messes with you while you're trying to like get up there. It's actually fairly calm. It's a long trek. Like you guys will like camp in the evening in like a little cave that you've carved out, and you're all going to be pretty tired, but you'll make it to the top of the mesa pretty much unbothered.
Okay.
You get to the top of the mesa and it's a beautiful forest. Just absolutely lovely. It's, doesn't seem to have any of those. I don't know. It seems to be a nice forest. That's the only way it's pleasant. It's not that.
No,
go ahead.
No trust. I'm gonna use extra sensory on the immediate area. I don't trust like that.
Extra sensory. Who's using
Wish Song?
That would be Wish Song.
Yeah.
Wish Song immediately notices a sleeping Flabebe just sitting on a flower, resting by the edge, like letting that ocean breeze just kind of blow it slowly.
Oh, okay. It's just a Flabebe. That's fine. Is it a normal Flabebe?
Yep, just a normal little Flabebe.
This feels like a trap. You're being too calm. I point out the Flabebe to the others.
Well, time to spend the whole episode here dealing with this Flabebe trap.
Why would you put a locked door in front of us, Ian? What could be behind it? It could be anything.
Maybe he's trying to tempt us into just...
Could even be a boat.
Boring.
Does anyone want a fairy-type Pokemon?
You could also steal its flower if you really want to, but that's
rude as fuck. I didn't even think about that because that's so. Even the bad guys would be like, dude.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. But fair. Yeah. You guys, like with extrasensory, you also hear like kind of a clanking noise on the island every now and then, but like it's not that loud. And yeah,
I'll let them know about that. There's something weird making a clanging noise, but other than that, it seems relatively chill. We just ignore the flabebe and roam inside.
Yeah, leave it be. I'd be mad if somebody interrupted my nap as well.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
sleeping? Oh, Darkrai's totally casting Dream Eater. No.
You just see it
Game
collapse in
experience.
upon itself
If
like
you-
one of those things from the 3-body problem.
Yeah, if you just let like Darkrai out of its Pokeball, the Flabebe immediately starts like it's all of a sudden a restless sleep. Like
You're like,
it's
Darkrai, what are you doing? And it just like it gives that
Existing.
like nothing
Huh?
face.
Darkrai can't control that. It's just a thing that it happens. It gives nightmares. It can't control that ability. It just gives nightmares. So like even if you guys are sleeping and Darkrai's out, you guys all have nightmares. FYI. Like yeah.
It's okay. Nightmares never hurt no one.
That's what you
Cough, Freddy
Right?
He means well.
Obviously, never had a nightmare bad enough to go without sleep for a few days.
Just a concerned father.
yeah.
So yeah, we're going to explore past it. I'm going to be on alert and
That's
having
fair.
the full retinue out.
Yep. You guys come across, you can see there's something kind of going down just over like some bushes, and you can crouch and kind of peek through. You see 2 Tinkatanks. I'll put it up.
Tinkatongues?
Tinkatank? Tinkatink? Is it
Oh,
Tinkatank?
the mid form or the baby the basic form.
Where did it go? Tinkatink, yeah.
Take away the bottle. Is it old enough to be here?
No, it's a hammer. It's not a bottle.
Oh, it looks like a
honestly
bottle.
now
I
that
was
It does look like a bottle. It looks like an upside down
looks
bottle.
like it's holding just like
Yeah.
a wine bottle, which makes sense. It's scarlet and violet. It's all
And
fancy.
literally, it's he's holding it up. Looks like he's holding it upside down. And
Right?
it's a sad face. He's like, it's
Yeah.
all gone.
Yeah,
all gone.
Mommy
it
and
does.
Daddy's
It
Disney
really
juice is
does.
out. Now they hit me with it.
Oh.
Well, you see, in violet it's purple, and scarlet it's red. There's difference between prosecco and Tinkaton's a great Pokemon, and a Clefairy or Cleffa.
Yeah, there's 2 Tinkatinks, 1 Cleffa, 1 Tinkaton, and 2 Clefables. So
Everything here is a fairy
Tinka-
type.
Tinkatink,
I wonder if this is
Tinkaton,
like
Cleffa.
a divine space. This tree, I wonder. Almost like the
gonna-
tree of life from Dragon Quest.
I'm gonna eat
We're
the
seeing
first.
a lot of fairies.
But yeah, you guys see the Cleffa comes up to, the Tinkaton goes up to the 2 Clefables, and you see it pulls out a moonstone, and you see the Cleffa behind the 2 Clefables is like hopping up and down excited, and the 2 Tinkatinks are like peeking around the Tinkaton looking, and the Clefables will pull out a leader's crest, and they'll both put it like they both kind of like toss it to each other and then catch it and then slowly back away and then kind of turn and go their separate ways.
That's phenomenal. They just traded with each other. Like, and they don't trust each other either. They had like a full on, like, this could have been a Mexican standoff between fairy Pokemon.
Literally.
That's amazing. Give peace a chance, people. Okay, so how do we kill and or rob them? I'm just kidding.
They're so adorable. Look at their little economy. Let's
I
burn it
can
to the
attempt
ground.
to make them all sleep. That's my gimmick.
Earthquake.
Actually, they are also weak to dark type.
Oh my god, they would be. One sec.
But I'm like, if anyone needs a fairy type, this is your chance.
I'm good. I got one.
Wait, why did that not copy?
You do?
Copy?
Oh wait, but my I wonder if I can find something special here for Rogue.
Why is it not pasting?
Because
Oh, you might be able to find an item for it.
Because it's that weird one that evolved from a fairy type, right?
Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
Athena
you're
or something,
mischievous.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm wondering if I can find an item for it to turn it into the Fluttershy or whatever it is.
Oh, Fluttermane?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's true.
But a Moonstone is really just a Clefable item. It's not really a fairy item.
No.
No, but that leader bracket though, or but that leader's crest though.
The hell is a Leader's Crest?
Leader's Crest is the item that Pokemon. It is the one that evolves
It's for Bisharp.
Bisharp, yeah. Yeah. It turns
Oh,
that,
it's
that like
dark.
samurai guy.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's a dark type.
Oh, into the
evolution.
King Gambit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it turns into the like one that's like sitting. Yeah.
Okay, so how are we feeling about this group now that we're peeking? It looks, honestly, I don't want to fuck with either of the groups. That's a lot of power there.
Yeah.
You do notice the Tinkatinks are definitely like, as the Clefables and Clefairy are walking away, the Tinkatinks are watching pretty carefully and they're snickering a little bit.
I feel like the Clefables just got scammed.
Fake Moonstone heist. Yeah, bro, this is totally a real Moonstone. I totally found it in a meteorite crater, man. Literally just a rock.
Ah, shit.
Should we wait for the group like to split up? Should we knock them all out and take on way too much? Should we even fight at all?
I like that first one. I think letting them peel off and then continuing forward is the best idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then if we have to find out or enter into some weird conflict in the next little bit on the way back, at least we won't have already dealt or started enmity with someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just don't have enough information here.
Yeah, this is going to be like Mawile all over again.
Oh. Yep.
But yeah, we're gonna like paint and write notes and do all the normal Pokemon researchy stuff for like a day or so, probably.
Oh yeah, I think there's so many cool Vista pictures I could take, or I could be painting here.
Yeah, you guys can kind of actually give me. This isn't a very big space, like this little cliff edge or mesa. Forest mesa. Like it's not a whole island. Like it's probably like tree island size.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna let these guys split off, and then I guess I'll search around for something fairy-y.
Well, like here, if you guys are hanging out for like a day or so to like paint and hang out, who wants to roll research to just kind of discover this island?
I think
that would be Axel.
Yeah, I think Axel is the one who's...
yeah.
I've got my 2 in research.
Yeah, I'm just adding this very detailed to the map now that I can like just map out the exact coastline and stuff.
Yeah. Roll away, Axel.
3d6.
36. Oh my god.
5 and double 4.
5 and double 4. Okay. You guys are able to pretty much carefully, fully discover this island. You see it's kind of broken up into 3 kind of factions. There's the Tinkatons, the Clefables, and then the Togekiss. Those 3 factions are kind of divided the island, and then around that entire, like in all factions, that you've seen Dedendes and Flabébés and their line of evolution.
So what you're saying is that there's gangs and then there's neutral bystanders.
Yes. There is 100% gangs and neutral bystanders. Yes.
Oh my god.
Cutie forest creature gangs.
Bunch of angry fairies.
Okay, guys, I've seen South Park. We're getting the hell out of here.
I was just thinking.
They're gonna eat us.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys can camp out and hang out on the island and kind of, you're not really in the way. It's not a giant island, but it's big enough for the small kind of groups that are here.
But they're not hunting us.
No, nobody's actively hunting you right now. Like nobody's really seen you.
They're only passively hunting us.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there anything you want to be doing on this island right now, or?
I would like to be looking for. You said, you mentioned mugging the flabebe for its flower. I don't want to do that. I instead want to find an example of a flabebe flower and pick one. Hopefully of a rare color, but I know how many colors there are, so it's like RNGs. See what's around.
Yeah, okay. So flabebe. You can find a flabebe, and if you start just chatting with it and talking to it,
that's my way.
It's pretty chill, and it'll kind of show its flower to you. It's just a normal flabebe flower. It's let's see here. Random color. do. It is. Is that the color? Oh, that's the color. Oh, wow, that's an interesting website. Sorry, I just clicked on randomcolor.com and it just gives you a color. The whole website is just a color. There's nothing to click on. It's just a color. I did not expect that. Yeah, it's green. It's a green flower.
Okay, that's actually kind of cool. I don't think I've ever seen a green flabebe. I'm like, that's cool. I obviously can't rob him of his flower. But can I use eloquence for him just to point me to a patch of flabebe flowers? Because I don't want to mug a flabebe.
Yeah. I'm not going to make you roll for it.
Not with that attitude.
You guys are just... you wouldn't mug a flabebe, but would you download a flabebe?
I'd download a magnetite, though.
Yeah. It points you to, just an area with just a boatload, every color under the sun flowers.
I would like a... I'm going to let out Rogue and let it pick a flower.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You see Rogue comes back with a full, just crown of, flowers.
Oh, okay. Fucking...
Yeah.
Midsommar this shit. Let's do this, baby.
That's cute as shit.
That's cute as hell.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Rogue now has an awesome crown of flowers, and that's honestly more than I expected. So
yeah, no, Rogue's just floating along, happy and hanging out and enjoying the vibes here.
Yeah, it's great. Let's get out of here before Tinkerton realizes that we're here and comes to flatten us.
Yeah.
Is anyone else wanting to explore any specific Pokemon, or?
I was just interested for Rogue.
Okay, fair enough. Okay then. Yeah, you guys can head out.
So we're going up the west route you were thinking, Nero?
Yep, we're just gonna follow the coastline, I think, because that way we're not gonna be. Well, it'll be, not covered in snow, and it will also not be jagged rocks and stuff like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, we'll get into that savanna, and we might cut across to the volcano instead of going out to the little peninsula out there, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Probably 3 days travel or something like that. Maybe less. Depending on if Go Goat can ferry us across the savannah at super high speed.
I mean, it takes you guys another like day or so to get down the mountain and kind of.
Yeah, I was about to say, as long as we don't get mugged.
Yeah.
We're not super pressed for time. We're just pressed for keeping our eye on the prize.
Yeah. No, it's nobody's gonna bother you going down the mountain. You do actually, Travis.
Yes.
Roll me a cultivator roll.
Why?
Ooh, for your flower pick. Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to be 2d6. Because I don't have one in cultivate. I only have shepherd.
2d6 cut 1.
Oh,
you were humming and hawing about taking a cultivator.
I know, but I needed to take the electric point to take volt switch.
I know. I'm just teasing you.
2d6. That's
all the skills we need, but Ian only makes us use the skills that we don't have.
You saw some mushrooms, but decided not to pick them as they were too difficult to get to on the mountainside.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Into the logbook.
Yep. You can fully like describe them in your logbook, but
they look like max mushrooms.
I mean, not no. Yeah. So you guys make your way to the savannah. The savannah. Where's my savannah? There it is. Yeah. You guys can hear kind of like on the trail you're going down, you can hear noise to your right and noise to your left. You can kind of pick. The noise to your left you hear is like a scratching, a digging kind of a sound. And then the noise to your right is like a more of a roaring kind of like wild animal noise.
We're going towards the aggressive one, right?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Axel,
Okay.
how aggressive are you feeling? I don't.
Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah,
I was talking to someone through the other side of the door.
You guys, you go to your right, and you see there is a 2 pyroars and 2 litlios. That's it.
What gender are the pyroars?
One of each.
Oh.
Pyroar. There we go.
They're a family.
Yeah.
Go, Kyogre.
Together, they're the nuclear type.
And where's how many litlios did I say? 2 litlios? 2 litlios. Two pyroars and 2 litlios. And you see them. The 2 pyroars are cornering a numal, and they're letting the litlios attack it. They're teaching it they're young how to hunt with a numal.
I can't even be crazy mad about that.
Nope, jungle law, bro. The Prime Directive keeps us from interfering.
I was about to say we can't interfere unless none of us want a numal or to steal a baby.
No, because if we steal one of the Lydios, then we are on track to have to murder the pyroars, and I don't want to do that.
We will just sneak past them.
Actually, you know what?
Yep.
I want to take notes of this process. That Pokemon parenting is still follows the natural order, as far as transfer of practical skills from parent to child.
Yeah,
and I just want to. I'll throw that in like my notes. I'll mimic it. I probably won't even remember. It'll be a flavor note at this point. But as far as like the research notes go, this is something I would include in that, because it's a natural flow of life cycle that is reflected based on our world and here.
That's
No,
a
it
future
is.
Dex entry, basically.
Pretty much.
It is
yeah.
impressive.
Yeah.
Watch, like, yeah. Yeah. They take down the Numel and they have dinner, I guess is the.
Well, we don't watch. Damn.
No,
That's fair, but
no,
Yeah.
back away and
yeah,
get out of there.
poor little Numel.
Although fire
Nature's
types.
really beautiful, huh?
Yep.
Hey, nature, neat.
I am. Augustus is going to take an injury track of fear.
That's fair.
because
yeah.
he just watched he just watched a Pokemon get killed.
That's fair. Yeah.
So
Don't
feel good about it, but nature's nature.
It is.
I paint beautiful things, so I actually think I should have to join you in that too. Pressure causes
That's
my
fair.
hands to shake.
Oh, fair. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. You guys continue on, and you make it to the base of the volcanoes. Dun dun dun. You see before you the mountain range kind of ends in these volcanoes that rise up, and there's so the savanna was warmer. It definitely wasn't blistering heat like when you went into the desert, but it has been there. You haven't seen any snow here, and it is warm. The volcanoes, as you get to the base of the volcanoes, you can feel just heat radiating off of it as these literal rivers of magma come down the side of the mountain and pour into the ocean off to the side. Yeah, it's
the only Pokemon
impressive.
that I've got out right now is I'm going to put everybody away. I've been traveling with my generals out like Bayleaf and Ekans usually. But the only Pokemon I'm going to have out and by my side in this situation is going to be Birdie. So my Shelgon is going to hang out with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Haven't had a good spot to let him out and let him loose. So this is a good spot for a dragon.
That's fair.
Yeah, I will be using Charmeleon.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. With Charmeleon out, you see that Charmeleon he's taken an interest, funny enough, in I guess Kyogre would be in his Pokeball.
Yeah.
Charmeleon has taken an interest in Opal and in Piplup, as well as the most of you have a pouch of water. He's going to use he's going to take the pouch of water from you, Nero. So he has that Thunderstone and he has that pouch of water, and he has he's been chatting with Opal and Piplup every chance he can get, and the three of them are sitting there and staring at the Thunderstone and the pouch of water. Anytime you guys pause for camp or stuff, they just go off on their own, and he's just sitting there and they're chatting.
What a weird little guy.
I was just about to say, I'm gonna be tossing Toxel, and all my non-grounder fire types are going away.
Yeah, right.
So and I was like, oh man, you would be great. I'm gonna have Opal out and help, and Opal's just off fucking ignoring me like a goddamn high level
Water
Pokemon.
We're all just kind of struggling up this burning ass mountain, and our Pokemon are yes, we're having important discussions. Yeah. Shut up, humans. We're
Personal meeting.
But once the heat does become unbearable, I will convince Opal to use Aqua Ring as we travel.
Yeah. Your water Pokemon are cooling you guys every day.
Oh hell no! Augustus is sweating it out. There's shirts wrapped around.
You can sleep outside the trick room. Cool. You can sleep outside the trick room, cooled by Aqua Ring. Then.
I got my own.
I'm not about that life.
Yeah. As you go up, you see 2 sleeping Meg Cargos. Meg.
Sleeping, you say?
Yes, 2 sleeping Meg Cargos.
So we find some boulders.
Oh, where did it go? There we go.
That's
And
a
you
nice
see-
boulder.
on those two sleeping mag cargos, there's a score bunny and a chimchar, and they're using the like sleeping mag cargo's back as a barbecue.
That's adorable as
That's epic.
That's so cute.
But my question is, what are they barbecuing? Another Numal?
No,
Joltix.
not another Numal.
Joltix on a skewer.
Right.
It's like Szechuan peppercorns.
Oh my god.
Some type of flying Pokemon of the avian variety.
Yeah, it's. I mean, they're like some like veggies and stuff, and then some kind of meat. You have no idea.
Slowpoke tails. They grow back.
Yeah, actually, it's a bunny and a monkey, so it's probably mostly vegetable based.
Yeah,
Nuts and berries.
Yeah.
Making like what do they call it? Shish kebab.
Yeah, like legitimately just a shish kebab, like slowly grilling it on these sleeping mag. They're being quiet not to wake the mag cargos, because you get the impression that mag cargos would not be pleased being used as a barbecue. But like,
Trying to look at.
Yeah, they're making their way. I
think I was gonna slowly creep up on them, and I'm going to point at the ground. And I'm gonna quickly pull out Bayleaf. Yeah. Bayleaf is gonna use Razor Leaf on the ground in front of me. I'm gonna put Bayleaf back in his Pokeball. I'm gonna pick those leaves up off the ground, and I'm gonna slowly approach them like peacefully. And I'm gonna do like the quiet to my like lip or mouth to my lips, no, finger to my lips, pardon. And I'm gonna take the leaves in my hands, and I'm gonna kind of grind them up over top. And then I'm going to make like the eating motion for like ASL with like the two hands and like the munching noise.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to slowly back away, give him a little spice.
You see Chimchar and Scorbunny like pick up one of the little, like you crunched up some of the leaves, but you gave them like a whole one so they could sniff it.
Yeah, of course.
And you see they like sniff it, kind of lick it lightly, and they like start jumping up and down. Again, trying to be quiet, but they're excited. They'll they go like one of them will go behind a rock and come back and hand you a Magnemizer.
Oh, hell yeah.
Which is an evolutionary item.
Sweet. Thank you.
Yeah. And then they go back. They go back to like just jumping up and down and like eating their barbecue. They're now too excited. They have woken up the mag cargos.
All right, I'm gonna back out before the flames start shooting.
Like they quickly like scoop up all their food off the mag cargos, like in their mouth, in their hands, and they just like wave to you and run away. And mag cargos are just like looking around grumpily and like start moving off to wherever they want.
That sounded like some Pokemon intro short movie.
Right?
Awesome. I'd watch so 8 minutes of that.
Oh yeah, of just like little Pokemon gang shenanigans. It'd be like if the Squirtle Squad got their own show.
The Eevee brothers from the Pokemon 2000 short.
Oh god, be so good.
Yeah.
After that though, I'm gonna hold up this Magnemizer and I'm gonna look around to the group and be like, as much as I appreciate this, guys, I don't have any fire going on here. I only have dragon. I was going to say, because the Magmizer is a fire evolution. Give me a
it's used for...
it's water.
No. Magnemizer? The Magnemizer.
Oh, no, I
missed.
Yeah, okay, no, I miss
into Magmortar.
The piece. Yeah, okay.
But I guess it hypothetically could be used for something else.
For a fire, yeah.
So...
I'm gonna hand it right to Charmeleon. Actually,
that Magmarizer, I'm gonna take it in my hands, and I'm gonna take. I'm presuming that for the sake of argument here, Augustus still has one of those leaves.
Yeah,
and I'm like, you see this hole in the top of this Magmarizer right here, because it's basically like a brick.
Yeah,
and it produces a strong internal flame, like a combustion, like you know what I mean. It's a combustion block.
Yeah,
and I'm just like. I'm just going to take one of the leaves and I'm going to do the exact same ASL motion, except not eating. It's going to be inhaling. And I'm going to hand the Magmarizer back. And I'd be like, I'm a good kid. I don't.
Yeah.
You take this.
And Axel takes it and turns it into a Pokeball.
Actually, I was going to say
some
if Charmeleon's
fireballs.
using- I was going to say So
Great,
Axel can
great
totally
fireballs.
take it.
Great balls of fire.
Yeah. Axel can totally take it if Axel wants.
yeah,
it.
no. If
Whoever
if
wants
you
to
and
take it,
Charmeleon
you
don't
guys
want
can.
it, then I'll hand it off because it's a fire Magmar evolution item that I can't use.
If you try to give it to Charmeleon, you notice again Charmeleon, Piplup, and Opal are all just like ignoring you guys, sitting off to the side, staring at this pouch of water and this Thunderstone, trying to figure something out.
Can we just like make a smoothie with that shit? Also, does Kron show any interest in it?
He's intrigued. Like it's neat. It's a fire type item, but
Didn't
like
think
nothing crazy.
Yeah.
No.
Didn't think so. Yeah, and no, hand it off to make something neat with it.
Yeah, sounds good. Here you go, Axel. So I'll throw you the Magmarizer, and I just put it in your inventory there, Taylor.
Cool.
Can I use Medic to try and turn some of the local herbs into some fire resistance?
Ooh.
Thanks.
Yes, please do. Roll me medic. Yeah, there is shockingly a large amount of like plants and things growing around here.
So the plants that are growing closest to the hottest sources are the ones I'm going to be picking. So I'm going to go careful because I don't want to get burned.
That makes sense. Yeah.
2 for medic. I'm going to have Kron collect them for me.
Okay. Yeah.
Because he's better at walking on all that fire and heated ground and stuff.
Using helping hand.
Yeah.
So you'll get a dice for helping hand.
46 then. I don't like how you giggled.
I was chuckling at the gif that Cape said.
Yeah, that I just put in there. Yeah.
It sounded so suspicious. all of a sudden, fireflies starts.
You 6. You can make. Let's see here. Roll me a D4.
Because a D4. This is wild. See.
I know.
3.
You can make 6 burn heals.
Heck yeah.
Nice. You guys made it up like about a quarter of the way up the mountain before you had to camp for the night. And waking up in the morning, you guys can make it up a little bit further.
Question. Sorry, just a quick question, just for while we're in that evening for the camping.
Yes.
Shelgon and I were going to go about our normal jobs of setting up camp and stuff. But while we're on this mountainside, is Shelgon acting normally? Is he gravitating to anything? Is he or is he just doing his thing?
Shelgon is going over to because you're on a mountainside, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's got there's some drops here and there, and Shelgon goes up to some of the ledges and just leaps off. Full on,
Jesus Christ!
That's not new.
And you just see him lemming, just walks off the edge, and you just hear thwomp as he
rolls down the hill.
No, not even rolls, as he just straight falls and just smack hits the ground. And you see him get up, and he just starts walking back up the mountain, and goes back up to the ledge, and just walks off the ledge, and it's just thwomp.
Yeah, okay.
And yep.
No, he's working on it. It's all right. He's got a really, really good helmet, so I'm not worried about CTE. So he will be okay. So it's all right. That is his training. I'll let him be on that. That's okay. No, that's pretty much thank you. That's pretty much answers what I wanted.
Yep. No, he's full on. You just hear throughout the night, just boom. Boom. Yep.
Sweet. Okay, cool.
Yeah. No, he's having a good time. He's happy as clam. Yeah. But yeah, in the morning, you guys make it up about 3/4 of the way up the mountain, and you can hear just an epic battle going on just over one of the ridges. Climbing up and peeking over the edge if you want to, or do you not want to peek over the edge?
Is it on our way, or can we avoid it completely?
You can avoid it completely if you so choose.
Nah, I want to see.
Hell yeah.
I want to
Let's
see. I want to be able to paint a
I'm gonna slow
spectator's
crawl it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, tremors level like fucking belly crawl Bert Gummer shit.
You see, peeking over the edge, very carefully, there are two Hisuian Typhlosions, and they are fighting a. Where did it go? How do I spell that? There we go. And they are fighting a gouging fire.
The hell's a gouging fire? Is it Entei?
It's old school Entei. Or it's ancient Entei, not old school.
The
Entei.
primal.
There's two Hisuian Typhlosions fighting a gouging fire. And they're like locked in this like crazy epic battle.
So, Taylor, Axel, how many of them fireballs did you end up making?
Oh yeah, true. Did you want to make some fireballs last night?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, if we could just machine gun Kelly this shit.
With absolutely no meta knowledge. Yes. Yes, I would.
Roll me engineering then. Please and thank you. And it will use up your Magnemize.
It's his whole identity at this point. I don't think it's meta knowledge.
It's fair. It is his whole identity. He does the one thing and he does it really well.
Balls.
4 and quadruple threes.
Oh. You just barely missed a fail. So it's a conflict with a twist. So you like trying to use this First of all, there's two things that happen here. One is you realize, boy, do you miss your workshop. It was nice. It was, as you sit here on the edge of this mountain in the like too hot lava like steaming around you, and you have only a handful of like small, dinky, pathetic tools that you're just sad about. You were so happy to have these tools like a month ago, and now you're just like, these things suck. I hate this. And you know, you can't concentrate because there's a stupid giant Pokemon thumping around and falling off cliffs, and there's just all sorts of just noises and things going on, and there's no flat surfaces, and
no, those are excuses. If Welf Crozo can forge an unbreakable magic sword in the middle of a dungeon raid, he can build a fucking sphere. But yeah, Pal World.
You're just disgruntled at having to do this here after being in like the god of all shops. And the second thing you realize is the Magnemizer, it's really hot. Like anytime you're not holding just the outside of it, like anytime you try and like poke around inside, it's like trying to poke around in lava, and you burn yourself a few times. No.
I had Piplup all cooling my hands and everything with Bubble Beam.
I mean, Bubble Beam doesn't really cool, but you could like
Austin.
Your hands are now slippery.
He had an
Congratulations.
aqua ring going.
Yeah, right.
I do have an aqua ring going.
Yeah,
Donnie soap.
It's not like you're not crazy burnt, but you have a few burns on your hands, and you're like, again, I'm just trying to paint a picture of how bad of a time you're having making these Pokeballs. And you're able to make one fire Pokeball. This Pokeball has a I'm gonna go with it has a catch rate of
90%.
It has
99%.
It has a 20% catch rate. But it has a 100% chance of making the Pokemon a fire type.
It's a shifter.
Oh, it's another one of these.
So,
All right.
20%.
yeah,
And it's not effective against anything specifically?
nope. It's just also a fun fact. The ball is like almost hot to the touch. Like
I
it's
guess
not going to
Magmarite-
burn you, but it is hot to the touch.
Yeah.
I guess the Magmarizer is a pretty like unique, like singular Pokemon item.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not exactly all over the place.
They're rare, but not for the good reason.
But yeah, you got a cool Pokeball out of this.
Okay, now flashback to the future, wherein we're watching this epic battle. Do we get involved, guys?
I don't want to. Speaking as like the nature guide, like the person that's supposed to try and keep you guys safe in these mountains.
As
Bad
you watch,
idea.
as you watch the fight, you can see the gouging fire is winning. The two his own Typhlosions are seem to be on the losing side. Like, and it's not going well for them. They're going to lose, and they're going to lose fairly soon.
Yeah. So if you guys want to hop in and help the Typhlosions, now's the time.
I don't need another ghost type. Like, I wouldn't want them to die. They're really cool, and I bet it's super rare to find a Hisuian on this island too, because like they're from literally a different time period. But like, I don't want to be a ghost type trainer.
Let me tell you, this is a bad place for me as well, being who has been moving more and more towards being a steel type trainer.
And I already have a fire type with Growlithe who doesn't have a single fire type move.
Yeah, I don't have any fire moves on my fire type either.
You can't even catch a Pokemon right now, Travis.
I have Pokeballs. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but you have no space.
I can keep it as in my. I just don't do anything with it.
Okay, you guys haven't.
Ian,
You guys haven't
never
tried
told
to
us-
catch.
I was
yeah.
gonna say you never
Yeah.
told us what happens if we
Yeah.
try to catch with our.
You guys
I just
haven't
assumed-
tried. Yeah,
I just assumed it would get locked, and I'd have to like keep it in my bag.
yeah. I mean, in all fairness, you guys haven't tried, and I have written down what happens. You guys just haven't tried yet. So.
Because it's like
Destruction. The universe ends.
Yeah, black hole
all
singularity event.
explodes. Legendary rule.
Yeah, double legendary rule. That's awesome.
Darkrai points at itself, and then one of them turns to dust.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Well, because I know like one of the quests was like get Pokemon for them, and I'm like, there's no way it can only be like one of the 6 you own.
Yeah, right. No, I get that. I feel like in that case it's different though. Like if you're catching a Pokemon for somebody instead of the intent on adding it to the team.
Yeah, because I'm just wanting like at this point I'd just be catching it and have it not die.
Yeah.
I'm
You
gonna
guys
try.
can move on if you want.
No. Oof. I don't want to watch a bunch of ghost Pokemon die, but
That's fair. That's fair.
I feel like we should get in there.
You want to get in there?
I kind of do. I haven't thrown myself into a fight that I can't win for quite a while.
All right,
Yeah.
Darkrai, use Dark Void on the gouging fire. I'll put it
Yeah.
to sleep.
Literally,
Yeah, maybe
that's
they'll
all
just
you have to
run
do is that if you just put it to sleep and the Typhlosions can get away, then we can just get right out of there.
Yeah, that's
karma.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Roll. It's going to be a surprise attack, so I'll give you advantage.
Krond will give it the
Helping
helping
hand.
paw.
So it'll be double advantage as Krond comes around.
So you get 66.
Yeah, 6d6. Yeah, you
Hell
got it.
yeah.
You got it.
No, it would be 7.
You can only have 6.
You can't go above.
Oh,
six.
can't go above 6.
Yeah,
Oh.
6 is already is your cap out.
Oh,
It's super.
wait.
sneaky.
Has anybody rolled this many dice yet in the campaign? I don't.
No, that's
No,
the first max dice. You
No,
get
this is the
you
first
get the
max,
card for
yeah.
longest road.
Double 6s, double 5s.
Oh my
Nice.
god!
yeah.
You Darkrai like blinks from out of nowhere and puts raging gouging fire to sleep. You see the two Typhlosions who are looking pretty bruised and beat up like Darkrai will like blink, put him to sleep, and then blink back to you, sort of thing. And the Typhlosions kind of look around and don't see you guys because you're, hiding, peeking over the ledge, and they just immediately start they're looking around.
Like, what the hell?
If they start attacking the sleeping gouging fire, I'm gonna physically intervene.
They won't attack the sleeping gouging fire. They're going to go very slowly and very carefully behind the gouging fire to what you now notice is a den.
Oh no, we did it again.
Oh fuck!
and they come out of there with two a firestone in each hand, and they're just strolling out of there.
They were raiding. They were robbing the guy. Oh my god! We just saw the height.
So they're still beat up and they're distracted, right?
Yes.
Yep.
I throw a Pokeball. It's a normal Pokeball 50-50.
That's true. Yeah, 50-50. They are beat up. Yeah, go for it.
Do it.
Surprise attack.
Evens you catch, odds you don't.
Ooh.
I'm like,
no advantage on that because he's getting the surprise.
No.
It's a mechanical feature.
Yeah.
So roll
1d6. Evens you catch, odds you don't.
Odds I don't.
Yeah. The Pokeball
forces it to drop the Firestone though.
Pings it in the back of the head, and it just kind of turns around, and you see the two of them are like, "What the heck just happened?"
It's just me heroically standing there, my arm outstretched, down by my knee. Oh fuck!
So it just bounced off of him, or did it try to grab him and he burst out of it?
It hit. So Pokeball. See, here's the funny fact with Pokeballs. You have to hit the button in order to catch the Pokemon. You hit it with the backside of the Pokeball, which in the history of all Pokemon has never been seen.
You hit
Pokeballs. Have you ever seen those golf balls that auto turn in midair and fly straight?
Well, now I've used my rock. Pokeball. I'll use my real Safari ball. And
the Typhlosions are grumpy. They look PO'd that you have tried to attack them. And they're injured, but they are going to start.
They got their hands full. They got to make a choice.
You see one
violence or flee.
You see one of them take the Firestone and just start eating it. And he glows and will heal a few points of damage as he eats this Firestone. And the other one is just about to eat the Firestone as well.
As the other one is looking at Nero with a little bit of disdain in his eyes. Travis, sorry. Damn it, every time. And it's only you two. I don't know why it's like that. Travis. So he's looking at Travis with a bit of disdain and a little bit of anger, but he sees a shadow rise up behind Travis and is 3 times the size and just stays there. And it's literally just Augustus, who's shirtless because they're on a fucking volcano, and he's just cross-armed, just full flex, just angry, just arm strong in it right there behind Travis, just and just slowly shaking his head, not saying anything. He's just shaking his head,
just sweaty and oiled.
Exactly.
Really strapping muscles, kind of looking like Heihachi looking ass all right there.
Roll me endure. Yeah, endure.
Yeah, okay. All right, 1 second.
With advantage.
Okay.
No. They have to roll composure.
Oh, they did. I'm seeing if it beats their composure roll.
R/2d6 then?
3d6, because you always get 1 for your nature.
Okay, 1 sec. Oh shit, 1 sec. It's hard because I have to do this bit from my phone, so
it's all good. I think you can use the other dice pod. It's just one. It's just slash.
You could also ask one of us to roll for you.
Oh, it's slash ahead. There we go. Got it. No, I was just getting my prompt wrong. There we go. A 4 and 2 5s.
Double 5s
on my intimidation.
You see, with the double 5s, he'll drop the Firestone, and they both run away.
And I notice nothing.
And you notice
I think
nothing.
it's me.
Yeah.
I get a false sense.
Exactly.
I now feel like a badass.
Yeah. Cool. And then as soon as they turn and start running away, Augustus is going to quietly slink back to the group, just away from Travis and like back to his spot at the ridge.
Yep.
Can I do something?
What do you want to do?
Okay, so you said Pokeballs are 50-50 based on if the button actually hits the Pokemon, right?
No. Well,
basically, yes.
Basically, yeah.
Can I go up to the Gaijin Fire while it's sleeping and literally just
sleeping.
boop?
Poke it with the poke it with the fireball.
It 100% catches.
Well, it's not 100% catch. It's still a 50-50. But it is injured and it is asleep. So you can try to catch it.
Would you jump that to say what, like a 2/3, like a 1 to 4 catch out of a 6? Because he's asleep, he's injured, and it's a typing bonus.
Well, no, you're not using the fireball on it, are you?
Oh, pardon.
No, the fire is only a 20% catch rate.
Yeah, and it also gives it fire typing, and gouging fire is already a fire typing, so why?
Oh, I thought it would just make it stronger.
Fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Double fire.
Fire terrestrialized.
Yeah, I'll boost it. I'll say, let's see here. Roll a d10. Evens you catch, odds you don't, but a 9 will also catch.
Oh, nice.
But a 9 will live forever.
Right? That boosts you a little bit. That's a little bit of a boost.
Yeah. Because
he's not crazy injured.
What?
You see gouging as here's the best part. So Augustus, you've been looking after these hooligans, these ne'er-do-wells, these explorers, researchers, and as Travis, picks a fight with the Hizuan Typhlosions, and you have to just stand behind him and scare them away. You're so proud of yourself that you did this. You're like, oh, finally, I'm getting this group in line. And you like crawl back a little bit so that Travis is none the wiser. And you turn and you count heads and you go 1 idiot, 2 idiots. Where's idiot number 3? And you look over and you see Axel, and he is full on like belly crawling over to the gouging fire, and you see Axel just pull a Pokeball out from his pack, and he is within literally touching distance, and he just boops it with the Pokeball.
Can't pet that dog.
Can I pet that dog?
Oh my god!
And you just see the like red light of a Pokeball as it like goes into the Pokeball. And then you see him holding the Pokeball as if he's like, yeah, I did it. And then it just like his arm like flies back as the Pokeball explodes open. And gouging fire is just standing there awake, staring at him. Axel, you're going to take a fear. Actually, you're going to take 2 fears. Two fears. As
maybe he's in its blind spot, like a
I am an Achilles
hammerhead
suit.
Shark, like a hammerhead shark. He's too close.
He can't see me. I'm in a ghillie suit.
On a rock.
You're in a green ghillie suit on a volcano wall.
Yeah,
he did say there was a surprising amount of vegetation around.
There is a surprising amount of vegetation, but that's for a volcano.
Yeah.
Look at that human-sized patch of bush.
So
what a marvel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got one of 2 things. One, is the gouging fire angry? Is it showing like visual signs of irritation?
It is. Yes, it is pissed because it doesn't see the Typhlosions anymore because it was in the middle of fighting them,
and then
so
it
it's
fell
still
asleep.
riled up, and then it fell asleep, and now it's woken up, and now there's this thing in front of it, and it knows that this thing has attacked it.
There's a shrub.
Like a shrub in its face.
Yeah, it's
my
PO'd.
Can I get like, now that it's awake, I'm screaming at him. Are
Yeah,
you
you can
fucking
scream
kidding me? What the fuck? I'm in a hotel right now, so I can't actually scream.
Yeah,
But it's like, dude, what the fuck? So because I'm seeing all this, can I get a reaction action?
yes, go for it.
Okay, so Shelgon is still out with me. I didn't put him away. He's been traveling with us regularly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell him to jump. And as Shelgon's running over this ledge, I'm gonna pull out Heracross and I'm gonna scream out, "Batter up!" And Shelgon is gonna jump and curl into a ball and prepare Zen Headbutt. And Heracross is gonna swing his horn and gonna use Brick Break. And he's gonna shoot and fire Shelgon at Gouging Fire.
Oh, I thought you were going to evolve. I thought this was the time show.
No, I don't have a dragon item.
You don't need a dragon item.
For Shelgon?
No.
I assumed we needed an item for each typing, but that's fine.
No.
But either way. I'm combo attacking. So it'll be
that's fair.
Shelgon using Zen Headbutt in the air after getting thrown by Heracross using Brick Break.
Okay.
To propel.
So Zen Headbutt's going to be a psychic attack.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't got any psychic.
That's okay. You still get... It's just one dice flat then.
Just one?
Yeah, one dice, because you get your nature.
I'm not going to get fighting from Heracross using Brick Break, though, because it's a combo.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you two. I'll give you two.
Sounds
I'll
good.
give you, yeah.
Okay. All right. Coming up. A 6 and a 2.
Nice. Okay. Shelgon is going to we're going to take this from Axel's angle. Axel, you're sitting there. You may or may not have soiled yourself. We'll never tell. But there's a gouging fire, which for listeners, gouging fire is let's see here. How big is gouging fire?
It's an Entei.
Pretty big. No, it's a big Entei. It's like 10 feet, 11 feet.
Yeah, it's a paradox Pokemon, so it's the one from the past.
Yeah, it's 11 feet tall. It's 1,300 pounds.
It's a big puppy.
It's like the size of a car. Like a minivan. There's like a minivan. Actually, 11 feet's bigger than a minivan.
Yeah, that's taller than the ceiling.
It's like a U-Haul. It's like there's like a U-Haul,
a cube van.
Yeah, like a cube van U-Haul, just staring at you, covered in spikes and fire, and it's like full on roaring in your face, Axel.
Who's a good boy? Did you have a good nap?
And Axel, all of a sudden you just hear a whooshing noise, and over your head, like Shelgon just erupts and hits, because Gouging Fire has that beautiful like head crest, and Shelgon perfectly aimed and just nukes that head crest as it like whips Gouging Fire's head back and giving him like whiplash. And he like snaps his head backwards and takes just an obscene amount of damage from Shelgon just ramming into him.
And over your shoulder, you're going to hear Shelgon, tuck and roll. And after he hits, Shelgon is going to pull his legs in like a turtle, and he's going to roll down the hill away from Gouging Fire.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You have a moment, Axel, to run away if you so choose, as Gouging Fire is like disoriented and like confused as to what the heck is going on here.
I'm tempted to throw another Pokeball.
Stop giving him priority.
I mean, anyone else has priority before Axel. If anyone wants to take priority,
I've already taken mine.
I throw a Pokeball before he can.
Yeah, no.
I'm just kidding. I'm gonna.
You should. It's 50-50.
I should. Or should I Dragon Rush this man?
Oh.
You can drag.
Yeah, you can Dragon Rush. You can Dragon Rush Axel for being dumb.
No, I'm going to give him Sizor's hard press later. if you know what I mean.
Ayo.
I'm not even sure if I know what I mean.
Are you dragon rushing him?
Yes, I'll dragon rush.
Go for it. Roll dragon rush. As this,
You have 2 dragon? Hell yeah. I didn't even realize
as this
that.
poor gouging fire is just like, he's just woken up. He's utterly confused. He was winning the fight last time he checked.
Oh, and he
now
lost his firestones. He doesn't even know it.
Yeah, he doesn't even know. He lost.
He's
Yeah,
broke.
there's still 1 firestone dropped on the ground just a little ways away.
Okay, so I have 2 points in dragon, and I
Wait a
get a
second.
nature.
Yeah, you get a nature. You get your 2 points in dragon, and that's it because you don't have stab.
Okay.
Do you think we could use this firestone?
This is
to
going to
calm
be
him
what I would call brave.
I mean,
And,
stupid's not an option, but yeah, brave.
down?
The line between brave and stupidity is really.
It's fair.
We need
It's
like
very thin.
we need like
Very
an
thin line at the best of
adrenaline.
times.
We need like an adrenaline nature.
Yeah,
156.
nice. Okay.
Nice roll.
So as gosh, I keep wanting to call him Raging Bolt. I don't know why. I'm just like possessed with the urge. Gouging Fire is going to take the shot to the head that like creates the gong and sends him like rattling and like keels him back. And then Charmeleon's just going to immediately, without giving him a break, follow up and just dragon rush right into his chest. Well, he's like roared up.
He flies into like the little cave behind him, and he's just out cold. He's unconscious. He's done. He's
We
gonna
eat his
take a long
body.
nap.
No,
Yeah.
no. My vote is that we take that firestone and we put it on the ground beside him and we leave him be.
Yeah.
We literally came in and ruined this guy's day.
We did.
Like he didn't deserve any
Okay,
of it
so-
because we misunderstood the fight.
So Darkrai puts him back to sleep,
Oh my God.
and we leave.
Darkrai gives him nightmares. Stop
Hold
giving
on.
people
Yeah,
nightmares.
Well, no.
Let's,
Darkrai puts him to sleep, and then I put Darkrai back in the Pokeball.
Can I investigate? He's out cold. Can I investigate his den?
Yes, you can.
Do I find anything cool?
There's just a stack of firestones in there.
Oh yeah, okay. He's been like
All right,
hoarding these
everyone,
and, like,
add
hoarding them.
Firestones to your TMs.
No, I don't need one. I'm full on TMs anyways.
Oh, that's not a TM.
No,
it's
Firestone's
just
Revolution. Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna take 2.
I'll take 2.
Okay. Yep.
How
Since
many?
we can.
Yep.
These will-
There's a stack.
99.
Oh yeah.
There's so many of them, so I might as well fill my evolution stone pocket with 2 of them.
Yeah.
It's like one of those little tiny
I'll
frog
take
wallets.
10.
I'll fill
can't
up.
do that.
I can only have
You only
3,
have 3
but I'll
spots
take.
for evolution items.
Yeah, you can have 3.
Oh,
You guys
I'll take-
loot the body.
I don't need it. No, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna make sure that there's some there and left for him to consume.
He has so
when he
many.
wakes up.
He has
I don't-
99.
I don't.
We
need
cannot
them, yeah.
exhaust them.
I'm not rocking fire, so I don't need them. It's fine.
Okay, that's fine. What
Okay.
would I? Oh, I'm going to suggest maybe pop out one of your water Pokemon, Gabe, and give him some sweet Aqua Ring action to ease his wounds.
Oh, fair. Yeah, good call. Good call.
That's
Yeah, I'll,
Because it takes effect
Kyogre's
over
a little
time,
big.
right?
Kyogre's a little big for that den. Austin, who do you have that's rocking? Palpitoad. I'll call Opal over if that's okay.
Yeah. No,
Oh, yeah.
that's
Because
totally a good idea.
I can't.
Yeah,
I can't get
Opal's already
Kyogre
out,
in that
right?
den. Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I'll help speed it up too, and Rogue will come over and use Pain Split.
Perfect. Yeah, Pain Split and Aqua Ring should be good.
Yeah, Rogue can take 2 points of damage from Pain Split as you see Gouging Fire immediately look much more relaxed and asleep.
Cool. All right, let's leave him be. I'm gonna go
Okay.
find Shelgon down the hill. Heracross, good job. Fist bump. Go back in the Pokeball so the fire doesn't bug you. And I'm gonna go collect Shelgon.
I absolutely like cheer and like spin like
Mhm.
Rogue around. Like, you did so good. You're doing so good, and you look so pretty in your crown.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Rogue is very happy.
Successful encounter. Ta-da.
Yeah, you guys keep making your way up to the top of the mountain. And when you finally get up to the top of the mountain, it's it's nearing dusk. Like it's almost, you can see the sun is going down. It's just nearing the horizon. And you guys are at the very pinnacle, the topmost part of this mountain. You can see Charizards flying around you, like in the distance a little bit, but like they're flying around. You can see Volcarona flying around again a little bit in the distance, but they're like there. You like looking down the mountain, you can see other fire types and things. And you just see Charmeleon and Palpitoad and Piplup. And you see Palpitoad and Piplup take the pouch of water and take the Thunderstone, and each one of them is like one's holding the pouch of water, the other's holding the Thunderstone, and they start dancing around, and they're dancing around Charmeleon. And you see Charmeleon's just like fist pumping into the air.
Having a silent rave.
And they go on like this for a little while until all of a sudden you see like clouds start coming over and it starts raining.
Okay.
Dance.
As they're using rain dance.
They're trying to kill him.
The fuck they are. I didn't teach them that shit.
And you see the pouch of water like kind of it gets used up, and you see the thunder, like they're dancing around, and they throw the Thunderstone to Charmeleon, and you see Charmeleon catches it in its teeth and keeps just fist pumping, and you see Palpitoad and Piplup still dancing around. They're doing their little rain dance. And
can I join them?
Yeah, you're totally welcome to join them.
I'm like setting up the relay, and I'm like haphazardly, like kind of mostly focused on setting up the relay and like trying to get it programmed. And I'm also dancing in the circle with them.
Yeah. And as the sun just hits that, beautiful, half the sun is visible over the water, and you can see it. You just hear this crack of thunder above you guys. And you see Charmeleon's just even bigger fist pumps, just jumping up and down. And you see Palpitoad and Piplup starting to move a little bit farther away from Charmeleon.
That seems...
Where are you going?
And then all of a sudden, it just boom, as this pillar of thunder hits Charmeleon. And you just see him like Super Saiyan take it. And in this glowing light, Mike, stop moving. In this glowing light, as he's like enveloped by this pillar, it's just his shadow gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And Nero, what's there?
A hole?
No.
Okay, I'll guess again. Is it a giant electric dragon?
It is a giant electric dragon.
Oh, fantastic. Ooh. Oh, man, that's Zekrom, my man.
Yep, Zekrom.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Right 3 out of 4 legendary.
As Charmeleon has shaken his fire type and succumb to the electric typing. Yeah.
Weak. I can't believe that he's succumbed to electric typing.
Not the fire.
No way I could have seen this coming, especially since it's not a decision that I made before we ever even started playing. This 9-foot, 760-pound Zekrom stands before you guys.
Hell yeah.
Jesus Christ, why did we all pick monsters?
Yeah. The rain dance.
A whale in my defense.
That's fair. The rain dance slowly fades, and you can see all the Pokemon, all the wild Pokemon around are just like, holy macaroni. And they they give you even more of a wide berth. as Zekrom's just like still just dancing and happy.
Goddamn right he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Thump. Thump. Everyone's like, what the hell's going on? You look over and Shelgon's still jumping off.
Nailing it.
Oh, straight up.
Well done. Well done, Shelgon.
Very good.
Hey, bro, we got another dragon to look up to now.
Yeah.
So actually, on that note, so Shelgon comes up and be like, "Hey, buddy, take a break for a sec. Just take a moment." So I'm gonna get him to stop, and he's a little out of breath. He's been working hard, and he turns around, and he does like the fainting goat because he sees Zekrom, and he doesn't know who it is. He doesn't know that it's his buddy Chimney the Charmeleon. All he sees is a wonderful, beautiful dragon in front of him that he wishes to be. So as soon as he sees that, he's going to do the fainting goat. He'll fall over and roll on his side for a sec. Like, oh, buddy, here, let me help you. Come on, it's okay. That's just Chimney. He's just changed. That's all. So upon seeing that, he's going to train twice as fast and twice as hard, and he's going to bump, bump, and he's just going to train all night.
We're not sleeping.
Well, we're not. Well, because Shelgon and I are training all night. I got to make sure he doesn't get hurt, and I got to make sure he's got food.
We got to listen to that all night.
Well, I would take him somewhere a little further out so that it's not as big of an issue. So,
yeah, you guys can go down the mountain. Things will give you a wide berth going down the mountain. And you get down to the mountain on the other side. You haven't been on this side of the island in a while. It's been a few days. I won't lie. It's taken you guys just over a week to get to this other side of the mountain. Maybe about 10 days. And you guys have hit not full on winter just yet, but is getting near. There's some snow, maybe an inch or so of snow starting to build up on the plains here, and you can see the swamp like just right there in front of you, Travis, because it's like as you're coming down, you see just a little bit of plains, and then it just dives into swampland as the swampland goes into the ocean.
That'll be fine. I'm gonna definitely have to let these guys know about that, but I do feel like I need to go into that.
Yeah,
because after we got that weird mushroom stuff from the East Coast.
Yeah. Yeah, you can make it to the swamp pretty easily. You see
the hills.
You guys, after all this craziness and stuff going on, there's a fungus, and it's just dancing in the swamp. It's just hanging out. It's having a good time.
Big mood.
He's at. It's a good day for him. He doesn't. You guys can go right by him. He doesn't really care. He's just having his day. And yeah, there's some crazy things that, again, similar to like when you were in the mushroom forest, you notice you notice not opal, inkwell. You notice inkwell. Inkwell's just start stuffing his face with random like herbs and mushrooms and like berries that he's finding around here.
I don't know if that's the safest thing, but I'm also not going to tell him no.
Who am I to judge what he does, right?
I make medicine with his poison. It's not. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, he just starts stuffing his face, and you see the fungus is kind of like, what in the what? And like just staring at him, very confused as to why he's eating all these random things. And then you see he kind of like makes like that like choking, gagging kind of a noise as he's shoveling these berries and herbs into his mouth.
Oh God! I go and give him the J maneuver.
As you go, you trip in the swamp, and you see him sink under the swamp,
Oh
like
God!
into the muck and into the grime and into just like all the goop that's there. You roll me medic.
Oh no! What have you done to my poor baby? Why? Who hurt him?
Roll me medic.
I'm gonna go careful as I'm gonna like dig my hand into the swamp, I guess.
Yeah.
2 for medic, and I ain't got no gloves.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna raw dog it.
Okay, that's a 4. That's a complication.
I'll take it. Okay, I'll take it.
As you dive your hands into the swamp, you can feel the like toxins and like burn and itch and like weird sensations over your arms. And you grab a form in the goop, in the muck, that it's Inkwell. And you pull it out and it's Inkwell, but he's covered in goop, he's covered in stuff, and you drag him back to the grasslands where the others are camping, and everyone just sees like, Travis, what are you doing as Inkwell? Like, Inkwell's not like, you can't see him through all this muck. Like, how are you feeling right now? What are you looking like as you go to the others?
So I just like pull up this bag of muck
and drag him by like a foot.
So have you guys seen like the Brothers Grimm?
No.
Yes. A while ago.
So the scene where like the gingerbread man covers the little child in like the muck, and then the child's face falls off. So basically, I'm like, oh my God, what's happened to my baby? As I'm like rubbing off like the muck, and what's coming off is like a bunch of like muck and then colors underneath of like various flavors, like a jawbreaker. As like is all of a sudden I'm feeling like way more hard stuff that I thought was like maybe some leaves or some branches stuck in his crown, but oh no, that's hard and purple. What the hell is that? Or hard and white, because that's weird. I don't remember him being made of bone. And like takes a cover and starts, and I'm holding like this weird little like white looking poi pole that seems to be like coughing up poison, and my hands itch, and then my hands burn.
Your hands and arms you permanently have like a mottled scar going up your arms from like the poisons on both hands.
I'm sure that'll be fine. And then as I keep washing him off, it turns out like that coloration seems to be permanent. He has now been bleached by the swamps. He's all white.
Yep.
Man, why does poi pole remind me of, like, it looks like a stand, you know, from JoJo?
It does. It really does.
It really does.
Yeah.
It looks like the gravity one that younger, smaller guy had.
Oh,
yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I forget his name. Jinchiro, maybe. But yeah. You're he's a poi pole now. Beautiful.
He's a poi pole now. Toxel has evolved into poi pole.
Nice.
You guys camp for the night and like just kind of, you've had a few busy days here. It's been a little hectic. And as you wake up in the morning, you're all kind of stretching and relaxing and just having your normal morning routine. And all of a sudden you just hear that like blink, kind of it's that teleport noise. You guys have now teleported. You know what that noise is. And you see there's 4 of the guards from that one Gravito. That's it. Yeah, 4 of the guards from Gravito, all with submachine guns. And behind them is a man. This man is in a suit. A suit you all recognize as
Fucking Iron Man, isn't he?
no. It is the Team Galaxy suit. Or Team Galactic, sorry. Team Galactic, not Galaxy.
Oh shit!
Yeah. The Team Galactic, you see a man in a Team Galactic suit behind these 4 guards. And he just looks at you guys and he goes, finally I found you. Oh, thank goodness. Thanks to all your hard work in Gravito and around this island. Oh, this is so good. I'm glad you made it to Gravito and worked so hard. But now Team Galactic can conquer this island.
I knew I should have killed you when I had the chance.
Killed who?
I don't know, the king. I'm already angry.
This isn't the
That's
king.
not
though.
the king. It's not the king. This is the
dude.
leader of Team. This is the leader of Team Galactic.
Yeah, but the
Wait,
king
he's the
teleports
leader?
people, and I assume it's the king's fault.
But
He's just-
Hoopla teleported us here.
yeah.
The king's minions.
No. Hoopla teleported us here to this island originally.
No, we jumped through a portal.
Yeah, you went with Cosmog.
Yeah, Cosmog made a portal.
Yeah.
Yeah, we voluntarily
You
came
could go
here.
to the Hoopla zone.
Yeah, they
Remember
made
the
them-
king? The king had that weird dude who was just able to teleport us out without our consent, and I'm like, well, look at that, more teleporting without our consent. I can only assume it's related to the king.
Yeah, no shit.
Okay, so is he challenging? Is he
he-
bowing to us? Is he
No,
challenging us to a battle? What's going on here?
He's looking at you guys and he's like, "Come, my minion. I know you have done well being a traitor this whole time. It is excellent espionage." And he kind of like holds out his hand, waiting.
I look over at Axel.
I also look at Axel.
Sup, guys? Whoa, what you look at me for?
He looks at all of you and he's like, "Oh, don't be shy now. You did such good work on this island. You deserve a reward." Grand
What you
reward.
say?
Like what? Yeah, okay, we're into it. Okay.
Wait, hold on, what's up? Wait, actually, hold on. Augustus has been pretty quiet here for a little bit.
I'm checking my notes to make sure it wasn't supposed to be me.
Okay.
Because
However,
I don't think it was supposed to be me unless I'm missing something.
my reward then has to be that you leave my friends alive.
You
Granted.
sneaky bitch.
And you take his hand and you teleport away.
I look back at them sadly. It's all I could do.
Sneaky bitch.
Augustus, your radio buzzes, and this is the radio that is supposed to buzz when you guys are like going back.
When we're ready to go back.
When you're
yeah.
ready to go back, it buzzes, and you get a signal that's coming through. It goes, "Team Galactic infiltrated group. Be aware. They're trying to set up relays. They're trying to make their own portal."
Son of a. No way.
I'm
This is
just gonna respond with, "Too late. Thanks for the warning." And I'm gonna chuck. No, I'm gonna hold on to that radio. I was gonna chuck it, but
like fall
I'm
to
gonna
my
need that
knees,
so that we can find our way back.
staring at all my notes, the map where I marked all the relays. Oh God, what have we done?
Oh. What have you done? As we're gonna pivot a second. You, Nero, find yourself in the king's cavern. The king has moved off of his chair, and you see the leader of Team Galactic sit in the throne.
Yeah.
And the king is kneeling beside him, and the king the king's his Melmetal is now it's now a steel ghost type, as that dragon ghost, as it is inside of that dragon ghost ball. So it could change its typing from either ghost or dragon. So it's now steel ghost, as that Melmetal has like a ethereal kind of a look.
Spooky.
Yeah.
And cool.
Yeah. You see the king, he just chuckles. He's like, that fool told us his strongest Pokemon was a Darkrai. So of course, we made sure to go out and capture Cresselia to defend ourselves against it. He played his head so quickly.
I don't think we'll really have that much to worry about from them. We could probably just focus on the plan and let them wander around.
Yes, the plan, of course. The leader's like, yes. And he pushes a button beside, and you just hear a noise, like a cracking of thunder, but 1,000 times louder. You can't see it, Nero, from where you are, but everyone else sees the literal sky shatter, and a hole in like space and time opens up.
Like one of those dimension gate type deals.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
And we're going to end here with season 1.
We should have caught that gouging fire. Damn it.
I was Ian and I had fun.
I was Austin, and I am now the tortured artist.
I'm Augustus, and no matter what happened, I still lost one of my party.
I'm Dylan, and that was harder to betray them than I thought.
I'm Taylor. Can I pet that dog?
And we are sponsored by nobody. Signing off.